What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today is gonna be quarantine video number 2. This is gonna be more of a full day of eating, showing you what I eat, how I eat it, and why I am eating these specific foods at the specific times of the day. This is going to be a full day of eating, so I hope you all enjoy the content, enjoy the footage. I'm also going to bring along some other activities and things that I'll be doing around the house, cleaning, organizing, and just kind of relaxing and showing you how I do my day-to-day life during this pandemic and stuck inside or taking walks and all. Let's get right into the video. Let's get lunch started because I already had breakfast. Breakfast was amazing. It was a Pop-Tart. Brown sugar and cinnamon, the only Pop-Tart that you should have. Still configuring my camera. I'm probably going to stick on auto mode because this camera, the EOS R, is pretty good at doing everything by itself. Manually, I don't really understand the color grading. I'm probably going to take some online courses, free and paid, just to understand how to do them and upgrade my color science on all my videos. So let's get started, get right into meal number 2 of lunch. See you in a second. I'm gonna keep this video short, probably around 10 to 12 minutes. I just want to kind of get everything in and out so you guys can be entertained, but swiftly and controlled in a sequence of measures. So what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be cleaning up my desk and kind of organizing everything from over here. Just a bunch of random things that are going to be kind of fixed up. I'm going to do a little bit more vacuuming around the apartment. I have to do a bunch of laundry because clean your sheets every 2 weeks just because there's a lot of dog hair on it or just it's dirty, you've been sleeping on it, you kind of don't really know what happens in the middle of the night. Other things could be going on. Gotta do a little bit more laundry in there and switching up the laundry already in here. Doing a little bit more, ow, I just stubbed my toe on that thing. Doing a little bit, taking out the trash, taking out this trash that's like super overflowing. I'm gonna show you, oh my god. And then we're gonna kind of eat some food over here, do a little bit more dishes, put all that stuff away over there, wash down the counter just because why not? Space Force, which is actually incredibly funny, so I highly recommend watching that if you don't. Do a little bit more stuff over there, maybe get a little bit of a workout in. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. We got these super weak weights, but you know, it gets the job done and it is what it is. That's kind of what's going on right now. I'm still really thinking about getting 1 or 2 of these things. I'm probably gonna get one or the other. So what I'm talking about is either the one wheel that is about $2,000. I really want to get it because I can just kind of ride that downtown, kind of get a drink, ride it back, vlog on it. I've seen so many great reviews on it. Or the 15 to 35 lens. I really don't need it because I already have the 16 to 35, which is pretty good for the time being, but I would love to upgrade at some point when I have the extra funds to get it. But the one wheel is definitely on my list of things to get, along with the PS5. That is something that I'm going to be getting no matter what the price is. I heard it's about 800 bucks. I will gladly drop that just because I love the most up-to-date and recent things in my life. I'm going to set my tripod up over there, kind of get some more footage going on. I don't have my Joby 5K, so we're going to kind of work our magic and get some cool things going. Let's get right into the meal number 2. Check this out. What I want to say so far is that I really enjoy the Video Mic Pro Plus for the simple reason that it shuts off as soon as the camera shuts off or as soon as you end the recording, which is incredibly beneficial because I know a lot of people, plus me, who have had the Video Mic Pro and I always forget to turn it off after I film, so then when I try and go film later in the day, it's completely drained and kind of surfaces to using the in-body mic from the camera, which has very bad audio. It's actually pretty good audio, but it can get kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit annoying because you don't get that full depth of the quality. I'll show you exactly what we're having. Square ham, because everyone knows square ham is the only ham that I eat. It's turkey breast, because ham and turkey is one of the best combinations that you can have besides buffalo chicken. Mozzarella cheese, When pigs fly, bread, the best you can do. Let's create this concoction and get this down so I can get on with the rest of the day. So this meal that I'm having is a sandwich with ham, chicken, cheese, mustard, a little bit of mayo, and some chips. And if you don't put your chips on your Sammy at the same time, you're missing out completely. Try it, you won't be disappointed. This meal has roughly, I would say, 15 grams of protein, maybe 12 grams of fat, and about 25 to 45 grams of carbs with the chips and the bread. So this is just meal number 2. I'm gonna have all my calories and macronutrients listed below in the description. I'm gonna try and put it in the video, but I always tend to forget to put it in the video. So we're just gonna kind of do it. If I forget it, my bad, but if I'm gonna put it in, you'll see it. We're gonna get chomping on this deliciousness and succeed with this meal to fuel me for some cleaning, because all I do is vlog, play video games, and clean. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Meal number 3 would probably come around 4 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. It's gonna be a smoothie. I'm gonna show you exactly how I make it into like a sludge form, where it's kind of thick, but it really fills you up, because it's kind of like a liquidy, more thicker ice cream. I don't know if you understand that. I'm gonna show you it. So let's get into this meal. Let's go. Whew. So the better thing that I love about that meal is that it's very easy to digest. It's incredibly tasty, easy meal to make, 3 minutes to make. Done with the day. Phew. So, yes, I do laundry. I really despise cleaning, but it's something that has to be done because it's part of life. Now, I'm not a clean freak. I literally will make it dirty and then I'll clean when I feel like it needs to be clean. If there's dog hair, I'm not a big, I'm not stuck up about that. I really don't care. Like, I don't care where the dog sleeps. You know, I could sleep literally on my face at night and I could care less. But that's just kind of where I've been raised, and that's kind of how I live it. I'm more of go with the flow, do it what I want. Whenever it kind of gets dirty, that's when I start to clean. If I smell a certain smell, I'll obviously try and find that, dispose of it, and then clean out the rest of the fridge or freezer or wherever it is and make sure it's clean. So when I have guests over, even outside or inside, we can have a nice, clean smelling, refreshing area to kind of sit and chill in. So I might get a workout in today because I haven't really worked out for about 3 months consistently. So I might try and get a nice workout in just so I can kind of feel a little bit better about myself and really get the meals in that I need to fuel my body, get the macronutrients in so I don't store it as fat, but I store it as energy and can burn it off as a successful workout and kind of feel a little bit less bloated, fat, if you know what I mean, and kind of release some of the stress, anxiety, and depression that most everybody has, but just kind of release that, all those endorphins that are kind of struggling to be released. We're going to expand and grow our muscles. Pump the iron. But right now I'm going to clean up my gaming area just because it's kind of a mess right now. So we're going to clean all this up, make it a little bit more organized so I can have a little bit more of a cleaner desk so I can do some editing, play some games, watch some TV all at the same time because I'm pretty good at multitasking around those specific things. Let's get started on that. And I'll see you in about 30 seconds, but it's going to be like boom, boom, as soon as I finish cleaning. So let's go. Don't have a lot of time today. Actually, I have a lot of time today. That was a complete lie. I have an unlimited amount of time today, but right now I actually called Hunt's Photo because there's a few things that I really needed to get. It's that Gorilla Pod that I've been trying to get for the past couple days that everyone has been out of stock on, a couple ND filters, UV filters, and then a wind dead cat that I can put over this mic just to help with a little bit of quality, just to provide a little bit less wind distortion when I'm filming. So we're gonna head over to there, pick up some of those ingredients for the camera. I forgot how much camera accessories work for because you always want more. I'm gonna go get some stuff and then we're gonna go back to home, have meal number 3, show you how that is. So let's just go in, drive around, and get this. I just love kind of being outside. It's such a nice day out. I'm gonna bring you out for a little walk, show you my neighborhood. Let's get cracking. We're gonna try filming with the sound with the dead cat on now and see how it looks and feels, how the voice audio is. Check, check. Alright, so I got the dead cat onto the camera right now. Right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our like dinner-ish, like our first dinner, because it's 4:30. I'm gonna have a little bit of a snack before dinner. Dinner is gonna be like, I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure that out later. Just like how I go with the flow. I'm not entirely sure what I want to eat, but I will eat it when I feel like I want to eat. So what we're going to have right now is a smoothie. So what we're gonna get is the ingredients out of the freezer, my blender, and we're gonna concoct this creation of sludge. Check this out, so watch. I'm gonna, like, this is gonna be like super fast, because that's how I like to do this stuff. So let's get everything out, prepare it, I'll show you the end result, how it tastes. 10 out of 10, banger. Let's go. We got ourselves a sludgy smoothie. Check this out. Is sludge. Alright, so the macros for this meal, I would probably say around 50 grams of carbs, maybe like 28 to 30 grams of protein. Fat's pretty much none. I'd say maybe 2 to 3 grams of fat. We'll see you for meal number 4 in just like a little bit. So let's get chugging. So I just finished the shake. It was amazing. I feel incredibly full. It only took me like 10 minutes to drink. I thought it was gonna take me a lot longer, but since this was a very carbohydrate dense meal and there was a lot of simple carbs in it, such as berries and strawberries, which are pretty much a sugar, it's gonna spike your insulin. So it's important to burn off those calories and those carbs, those sugars, while on exercising. So I'm gonna go for a little bit of a walk, bring my camera with me. We're just gonna kind of experience the fresh air, get outside for a little bit. On quarantine day 2 of the daily life, but meal prepping. So this is a very easy meal to make for the picky eaters who don't really know what to eat or don't really like many foods. You know, everybody or the majority of people like berries of some sort. That's blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, bananas, or whatever. You know, berries are a very important ingredient to have in your diet with antioxidants and nutrients, and that'll help kind of fuel you and build muscle because of the insulin spike and replenish that glycogen that you may have used in exercise and post-workout or pre-workout to kind of get that pump going. Go and take that walk and kind of clear our head a little bit and get out some fresh air and move on with our day. That actually didn't work at all, so we're just gonna cut it. Cut! What I want to show you right now just quickly is what my setup actually looked like. It's about a $3,500 setup, like I've said it in the past. It's incredibly beneficial. I highly recommend anybody who is vlogging to get this if you can afford it. This is a very highly expensive camera, but it's probably one of the best cameras you can use for YouTube and vlogging just because of the full frame, of the bit, of the lenses, of everything, the flip out screen, incredibly important, and just the quality of sound and visual that you get out of it. Highly recommend it. Get it. 10 out of 10. Banger. perfect time to try out this dead cat microphone thing because it is actually very windy out right now. So this is the perfect time to test it just to see if it picks up any of my voices and covers the wind blowing, because I kind of wanted to, I actually waited to go out later in the day just so I could experience the dead cat during the wind. So not only am I carrying around this giant camera, but I'm also wearing the most vibrant hoodie in the world, so it's not like I'm hiding anything, but like people are definitely gonna stare at me either from the camera or from the vibrant orange Halloween hoodie that I'm wearing. What I'm really going off of right now is not my fats, proteins, and carbs, as you could say. I'm more going off of how many calories I'm eating in a day, so I'm calories in versus out. So I'm trying to get to like 26 to 2,700 calories a day, not really worrying about the fats and stuff, because I'm obviously going to go over some things, but if I can be just in a caloric maintenance or deficit, I'm naturally going to most likely lose some weight. At the same time, no one in this community has really seen me, or I haven't really seen anybody else walking or vlogging, so I'm probably the only one who does this for a living. My neighbor actually, not for a living, but as for fun, my neighbor actually does motivational speaking and has a camera and a complete setup just like me, but I don't think he does like motivational vlogs and fitness vlogs. I think he kind of just does podcasts and on iMusic and or iTunes Music and all that kinds of stuff, so it's a little bit different. So we're just kind of doing this just to test out what the wind looks like. Actually walking back to the apartment because I forgot my headphones and want to listen to some music when I am taking my walk, just so I'm not bored as hell trying to walk and record, because sometimes that can be kind of boring. Play with the car going by, that was kind of loud. Maybe the dead cat helped reduce the volume of that. Don't know. We'll see after I get off of this film. One of the things that I'm really trying to focus on my channel is not so much fitness, but more fitness advice and motivation, to kind of have you understand the process of how to get from point A to point B. And yes, there's a million different channels to do that, but I really feel like, I don't know, the energy that I can provide can get you to a whole different level of succession. Is that even a word? I don't even know if that's a word, but maybe it is a word. But to really understand the concept of how to do a proper diet with the ingredients that you have and with the work schedule that you have, because I've been through it all. I've been doing it for 8-9 years of all kinds of different agility training, dieting. I've tried every single diet, so I'm pretty comfortable with what works for me and what works for the clients who I have trained in the past. So the reason that I'm trying to explain all this to you is because I want to give out advice to as many people as possible. I really just want to help people, communicate with people, and provide valuable info to educate you in how to succeed in the fitness, health and wellness, and just life in general. This is a big thing that I really want to talk about. The next meal I'm gonna have, it's a very high carbohydrate meal with a little bit of protein and fat in it. What this meal is gonna be pasta, ziti, and then with a little bit of cheese, mozzarella, and then we're gonna add in maybe a little bit of chicken just to get some extra protein into the diet. Protein, I do calculate, I do count, just because protein is the biggest thing that helps create muscle growth. Protein is also roughly about my weight, so 150-ish, and fats I'm probably about 70, but again, like I was saying, is I pretty much just go off of my calories, so I'm trying to hit 2,600 calories a day. That's what I'm going to try and hit. It's calories in versus calories out. There's a lot of controversy about that, but I truly believe that as long as you're under your calories, you're going to lose weight. On the verge of buying, I can't afford it. I mean, I could afford it if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to, because I'm really trying to save money for my next apartment and all this other stuff I really want to get. It's the One Wheel. I've heard so many great reviews about the One Wheel. I can afford the pint one, the small $1,000 one, but I really want the $2,000 one because I can just go 18 miles, which is pretty much downtown, pick up some food, vlog on the One Wheel, and then drive back without having to worry if I'm going to run out of juice, run out of battery. It'll just give me enough to know that I can survive the distance. Do I get the One Wheel, or do I save my money? That's what the what the world has come to right now, is do I save or do I just cough up the money and get it? I really feel like it could be such a beneficial asset to just my arsenal of things that can help me with vlogging and getting around. Because yes, the car is great, but I could always drive to work and then one wheel across to restaurants to go get lunch or dinner if I'm late, if I leave work late. I just feel like it's something that can be so versatile in my life. At the same time, it is $2,000, so I don't really want to drop that money because I don't have that money to really drop on a one wheel. Let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas or reviews on it, or have you ever had one, or have you tried one, and if I should get it or not. So yes, this vlog is more about dieting and my full day of eating, but the reason I'm talking about this one wheel so much is because it's a very interesting thing to have. Like I said, it's something great to have in your arsenal. A lot of wind happening right now. Let's see what it sounds like when I get done with this bit. I'm gonna see how my funds look at the end of this month, and then at the end of July. If the end of July I'll have enough funds to kind of put towards the one wheel, I'm gonna do it. But if my funds are not where I project them to be, or at the end of this month I figure out what funds I'll be making and all kinds of whatever that kind of situation is, then I'll also figure out if I can afford it in July or if I can afford it at the end of this month. So there's a lot that's gonna be going into how I can play this out. There's a lot of different things that could go into play, and a lot of things that could help just totally wreck my idea of getting one. I definitely am going to get one, I just don't know when. There's a lot that goes through my mind when I am vlogging, so I apologize, and as you can probably tell from my vlogs, I kind of go from all over the place about what the video should be strictly about, but my mind kind of just wanders, and then I think of other things that could be important to me. What is going on? I'm hearing things stray from my actual vlog, and I go back into like random things like a one wheel and a new camera lens, and you know what I mean. So we're gonna head back home right now, just so this video isn't too long, make dinner, I'll show you the macros, end this video, and see you tomorrow. I just want you all to feel me on this. If you haven't watched my previous video, end of this video, or right of my head at the end of this video, it'll be a 32-minute video, but it's incredibly educational and incredibly informative on all types of fitness, lifestyle, quarantine tips, all kinds of interesting things, and a lot of laughs and screw-ups that I've done. I guarantee you'll have a good time watching it. Watch it during a walk, during cardio, during dinner, before bed. Anytime you have time to just spend 30 minutes to watch this video, I can guarantee you'll learn at least one thing from it. Tomorrow's video is going to be probably an apartment tour, and then the video after that is probably going to be the next thing I'm going to purchase in the next couple months, and then not the one wheel. And then I just have a bunch of plans for videos, because I definitely want to get out content twice a week. At this time in quarantine, I'm going to try and get videos out every day or every other day, just to stay consistent and give you all some of my life back, because I've been inactive for like so long that I feel like it's time to give you all back and get you back into my life. Let's make dinner. So there's been a slight change of plans on what dinner is gonna be. I'm still gonna have pasta and cheese, but we're also gonna have some salmon burgers, which are amazing. It's totally good for you. Still has those omegas in it that are incredibly healthy for your joint health and just everything. They're salmon burgers. They're actual salmon with a little bit of other stuff in it to kind of make it stick and into a patty. I'm pretty much just gonna snap my fingers, and you're gonna see the finished product in about 3, 2, 1. Boom. So here is the final creation of meal number 4 or 5. I'm not really sure exactly where we left off, but this is it right here. Got some pasta, veggies here. That's salmon burger. And then, I don't know if you can see the cheese on it, but we got some cheese on it. We also put a little bit of this stuff on it. If you haven't had this, get it. This is probably one of the best things you could get. I want to thank you all for stopping by this video today. I'm going to conclude it right here, because this video is probably going to be a lot longer than I expected. Tomorrow's vlog is going to be probably around 10-15 minutes, because I already know everything. I have it all planned out. So it's going to be simple, short, sweet, right to the point. So I want to thank you all for stopping by today's video. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that sub button. It would mean the absolute world to me. But thank you so much for stopping by and taking the time out of your day to watch this vlog. If you haven't already, give that video a thumbs up as well, because that also helps me greatly. I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.